Excellent. I'm going to find the measure of the whole sector, this whole thing here. Let's work for me here. Okay? The whole thing. And then I'm going to take out the triangle. So a specific formula would be the area of a sector minus the area of a triangle. Area of a sector is the arc degree, which is 90 over 360, times the area of the whole circle, which is pi times radius squared. So that would be 16 pi, right? And then the triangle, what's the formula for area of a triangle?
1/2 b times b.
1/2 base times height. Do you know the base and the height?
Base is 4.
And height is 4. Base and height are perpendicular to each other. So it's 1/2 base times height. And that's the math. And when you're doing these things, you need to start off with a general idea of how am I going to go about doing this. Then you get more specific with the formula for each one of these. And then you do the math. All right? You're welcome. 90 over 360 is 1/4 times 16 pi, and half of 16 is 8. What's 1/4 of 16 pi?
4 pi.
All right, now we're going to leave this in terms of pi. Okay. So the area of just the little red colored in section is 4 pi minus 8, which is an actual number, but we're just going to leave it like this for now.
So that's just
That's just the little red piece. Okay, so anytime you're faced with something like that tonight on homework, where it looks like this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to find the whole sector and then take out the triangle. All right? Okay, now watch.
I think
Okay, what do you think?
hold on, let me get my thoughts. We want to try to find the green.
Yes.
Right? Okay. But never mind. I think.
I hope it's not as complicated as you think. 90 over 60. Probably worse.
No, because that'll just give
Couldn't
you
you
this.
just find the area of the whole circle and then subtract it?
That's what you need to do.
That's right.
You need to find the area of the whole circle and then subtract out the little thingy, whatever that thing's called. Okay?
But to find the thing you have to.
Well, let's look at this thingy. You see this line right here that says 8? And it's from the outside edge, the farthest outside edge of the circle to the farthest outside edge of the circle?
That's the diameter.
That's the diameter. Which means that the radius
It's 4.
Oh, I knew you.
is 4. And if this is a 90-degree arc, then this is a 90-degree angle, so this is another 4. And we just found that.
Oh.
We just found that on the last picture. Maybe possible. We just found out what that is. If the arc is 90 degrees and the radius is 4, it's 4 pi minus 8. So this little section has an area of 4 pi minus 8. No. So I'm going to find the area of the whole, watch out now, of the whole circle. And then I'm going to subtract the thingy from it. What's the area of the whole circle?
16 pi.
16 pi. Now, why did I put 4 pi minus 8 in parentheses?
I don't know. Oh, because you have to, it'll be
Yeah,
negative
to show.
4 pi plus 8.
Exactly. The radius of the big circle is 4. So 4 squared is 16. Okay? Because I've got to distribute the minus sign to correctly subtract that whole thing. Because of order of operations. So the area of the green section is 12 pi plus 8. Now, if anybody's confused on the parentheses part, I'm going to show you something with numbers that don't have pi attached to them. That will help you see why we have to put those parentheses.
Miss Sally,
Yes.
how did you get 4 pi minus 8? The area of thinking?
We found it last time on the very last picture.
Oh, okay. So we just
Okay.
skipped the last steps.
But if I hadn't already found it, this is the process I would have had to use to find it. Okay? All right.
First you had
Right, we need to know what a thingy is. Okay. Suppose I had said the area of my whole circle was 20. And the area of this was 14 minus 3. Well, what is 14 minus 3? 11, right? So it's 20 minus 11, which is 9. Okay, now let's pretend that we didn't know what 14 minus 3 was. And I don't put 14 minus 3 in parentheses. I just put a minus sign and I put 14 minus 3. Do you still get 9?
Yes.
No. You get 20 minus 14 is 6, and 6 minus 3 is 3.
Tree.
Okay? And that's because it's the answer to that subtraction problem that we are subtracting from 20. Not just the first part. That's why here I have to put the parentheses. And my answer is 12 pi plus 8, not 12 pi minus 8. Okay? Because it's the answer to that that's being subtracted. So I have to show somehow that the order of operations has to take place. Okay, tonight you're going to be doing the odds on these pages.